I guess for others, it's quite extreme, and it's gee, how did you feel when you did that, or were you okay, or how close did you get to those bears, or I spend a lot of time in slum areas, and where most people would advise not going on your own, and I think I've become from a life perspective quite independent quite early, and I also think that when you go to new countries and places, and I suppose as a sportsman, by and large, you stay in nice hotels, and if you want, you could be in any country for that matter. You stay in a 5-star hotel, you get in a nice luxury a bus, and you go to where you play your game, and then you come back again. And if you want, you could just go to the hotel restaurant and actually not really experience the country. And I sort of felt inside me was quite a traveler and quite an opportunist, and I may never have gone to Sri Lanka or India again, who knows. So I wanted to make the most of that experience. I wanted to see the place I was in. I wanted to meet people at local coffee shops and find where the locals go, and what this place is like to actually live, breathe, and smell. And I think it probably comes from an appetite of being quite inquisitive, and also a visual appetite. I like going to places that are cool, that have an edge to it. I like going to villages and parts of a country where it is real, it is raw. And yes, I guess with that comes a sense of, I suppose, a sense of danger in some ways, but I've never seen it like that. I just think that danger is something that we probably build up in ourselves. And sure, I probably, I don't want to be ignorant at the same time. There's a line between ignorance and having fun. But I think that's also where the sportsman and the athlete comes in as well. I want to, when I played, there was a sense of fear. There's a sense of courage. You're putting yourself out there in front of thousands of people. And you're trying to express something that comes from within. And I think the same with photography. I've got to find that own narrative in myself. I've got to go to places that excite me. There's no point in doing something that everyone else has done, or is just another generic photo. I want to go and find something that does take a bit of athletic ability, if you will, running across hills or mountains, jumping over ravines, getting into rivers. That's where you're putting yourself out there. And that probably is my sense of identity, is that's what I can offer maybe the photographic world, is I can do that. I've been an athlete. I know how to put myself in those situations. So, hopefully that somewhat answers the question.